Hello, Facebook.
Hey, Twitter.
Hey, YouTube.
Bruh. You know what, y'all?
Look, it's been a long
Why do
day.
you look so shocked? Like you was just,
Who, me?
yeah,
Like
you.
you
Oh,
was celebrity shocked or something. Like you just blinked out.
I did, because I
Oh my
couldn't see for a
goodness.
minute. Like, this whole screen was blurry. So I was like, wait, hold on, what's happening?
Like you seen your
You
favorite
are so
celeb or something,
silly.
like Mariah stepped in the room or something.
You need your spec. You need
I
your
need,
spec.
I need to go get them back. To really
Oh,
be honest, yes.
You want my
poor
spec?
thing.
Yes.
Here you go. Hold on, let me give it to you.
Yeah, we gotta do it right.
Y'all are silly. Y'all are
Oh,
silly. So what's going on? How was everybody's week leading up to today?
oh,
Good.
that was great. Of course, you and I attended Pride, several Pride events over the weekend. So,
Yes.
Don't
it was
remind me about that.
awesome. That was lovely. Um,
Why you say that, Dad?
I had to work. I didn't get to go.
Oh, so you didn't get to go.
I'm gonna
I didn't
tell
get
you
to go do
like I've been.
anything.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like I've been telling you. Child, y'all better learn how to call out on things that y'all want to do. It is your manager's job to find someone to cover you. It is not your job to sit here and stress about who's going to take your place.
I'm in agreement.
That's kind of hard to do, but
It ain't hard to
okay.
do.
Hi-yo. It's as simple as saying,
If
I'm not
you
going to make it today. I'm not feeling well.
listen, you have sick leave, you have PTO, some of us have floating holiday pay, some of us have PSST. So, child, all these hours
Honey,
that are stacking up and they're
they have, they will
available,
ask, where's that doctor's note?
licking your contract. Licking your contract, child.
Listen, I write you in.
Okay.
Just let me know.
All
Mm.
right.
See,
Babe, I had a good week.
That's good.
And I keep forgetting what today is, but I had a good weekend.
Well, that's
I didn't do
good.
anything much.
That's good.
What did I do this weekend? Nothing. Nothing. Had quite
Nothing.
went to church. Boom.
Okay.
That's it. So talk to me about the show. I want to know everything from beginning to the end. Don't leave nothing out. I want
Yes,
to know
you
how
fell.
your heartbeat was, like what
Okay.
the atmosphere smelled like that much.
Oh,
Go ahead,
okay. When
feel.
I tell you rehearsals, behind the whole thing, I thought that I was gonna have dancers. I mean, like a friend of mine promised me that, he could do this, he could do that. When it came down to it, nothing was met. No rehearsals was made with him and I together. I was always rehearsing by myself. Um, from weeks on out. But as the show, came to, I was just like, you know what? I gotta wing it. I gotta wing it,
Yeah.
Um, so we get there and everything. It's hot. It's hot. Packed
amazing.
with people. Packed with people. I'm a bunch of nerves. I'm telling Devonte, like, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do this because this is so many people. Like, I have never performed in front of this many people before. So
It
Really?
was like
yes,
that.
really,
How many
really,
people listening?
yes.
Because
It
that
was
bar was
no,
packed.
no, no, no. This was a park, and then on top of that, you had the bridge in the back of you and everything. People
Oh,
all over
yeah.
the bridge and everything. So people watching the show from there. It was free to the public, and you had to pay
Okay.
VIP. So anybody could come out there and watch the show. Shout out to Heather and Brittany. Heather couldn't stay, of course, because she had to go to work. She was waiting for me to perform and everything. Shout out to Brittany, who actually, came to see me perform and everything like that. Shout out to everybody who came to see me. Shout out to the creators of it, Tarina Starks, Caroline Caldwell, Neil. I can't pronounce your last name, but you know, I love you, Neil, and your daughter. I love you. She stole my heart. If you watch the video, there was this little girl that was in the video. That was his daughter, and she stole my heart. She stole everybody's heart.
Neil, she was gonna run away with your child. She was gonna
No,
run
I
away
was
with your
not.
child.
No, I was
Yes, she
not.
was.
Gary Leatherwood, thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank you all for having me. DJ Kells, thank you so much for having me as well. She was the one who actually invited me to perform. Like, I was asked to perform at this event. When I tell you guys, and I get emotional, I'm sorry, because it was a dream come true for me. 2 years ago, they had this event. And this is the second time, well, the second time they've had it. Amber Flair, she was one of the performers at that event. And I was like, oh my God, how did you get to perform at a Pride event? And she was like, they asked me to do it. And so I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's what I want to do. So the next year came, they didn't have the event. I guess, due to, the virus and everything like that. So of course. So this year they had the event, and DJ Kell, she hit me up my inbox and everything, and she was like, "Hey, you want to perform at this year's Pride event?" I was like, "Heck yeah, I will." I did not turn it down. So because it was like a dream come true. I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm being presented with this." Like, I haven't performed in like a year or so, and you're asking me to perform at this big, huge Pride event. So I was like, yes, I would do it. I would do it. So I thought of a set list and everything. I was like, okay, I gotta do something. I gotta do something great. Do something great. I said, well, I don't want to do Beyonce, because I know everybody's gonna do Beyonce out here.
Yeah.
So I said I want to stand out. So I thought about Tony. I thought about Christina. I thought about Mariah Carey. I thought about Mary J. Blige. Then I said, what if I do Janet again? What if I bring If to the park? And so that's what I went with. And so as I'm doing that, I was going to do the whole song of If. Then I spoke to Tarina Starks. I was like, well, how much time do we get on stage? And she was like, oh, well, you get 10 minutes on stage. I said, oh, 10 minutes. Okay. I said, well, let me rethink this thing. Let me just rethink this thing here. So I'm sitting here thinking, of ways that I can, make this mix and everything. I said, what is a good song that I could put with If? I couldn't think of nothing. The next day, I got in the car, was going to work, and as I cranked up my car, my Bluetooth, it automatically plays music or whatever, and it played "Runaway" by Janet Jackson, and I said, I love this song. I have to perform it. So I was like, okay, cool. I could not wait to get back home to mix this song with If. Did that. And so I was like, what other song can I mix with Runaway and If? And I said, well, I was going to do another Janet song. But then some weeks later, that's when my friend Michael had passed away. And so I was just like, you know what? Why don't I just do what I said I was going to always do? And this was like back towards the Castle days. I was going to do a song to tribute my sister Kaya, who passed away, my brother Jermaine, and now Michael, who passed away. So I was like, why don't I do Together Again? Put that at the end of the show and just dedicate that to them and all the other people that we have lost, due to whatever. So it was a beautiful moment. And when I tell you that performance meant everything to me, it was everything imaginable. It was a dream come true for me. It was like the beginning of something new.
Got me.
Oh, look.
I'm happy for you, babe. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It was the beginning of something new. And, I'm out there performing, and it's hot as heck. And I'm like, okay, I cannot pass out. And I felt like I was going to pass out at times, but I'm like, I cannot pass out. I gotta keep this going. And I did it.
When you did, somebody pass out, remember?
You are so silly.
Yeah, listen.
So,
After Lala got off that stage with her EMS and everything, because she had made like 2 people pass out. They was on the sideline shout. It was like, child, she did it
I believe it.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My sister Amber Flair.
Yes, I know. I love me some Ember. I do. I love me some Ember. But I always said, when I seen her perform, I said, oh my God, I really want to do this. And I didn't tell anybody this. I just kept it to myself. And I did say a prayer. I was like, God, please just make me bigger than what I am. Just make me bigger than what I am. And so when this opportunity came, I was like, I'm not going to turn this down, because DJ Kill, she has asked me to perform before at other events, and I couldn't do it due to prior engagements, or I was, here with the kids, whatever, so I couldn't do it. But this time around, I said, you know what? I got to make this happen. And I made it happen. I changed the mix 1,000 times. I went from scratch with If. If was just instrumental. I had got it from somebody else, and then I added the acapella to make it sound live. So yeah, so it was an awesome thing. And so when I got out there, I'm telling Marquise, like, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do this. They kept pushing at the time due to technical difficulties and everything. So, stuff like that happens. You have no control over that. Stuff like that happens. So it pushed everything back. All the performers, we were just like scattered everywhere as far as like call time was. Like the call time was like so out of whack. It was crazy, but we made it happen. We made it happen. News Channel 4 was out there.
Okay, News Channel 4.
Yeah, News Channel 4 was out there. I seen Miss Caroline Caldwell. She was being interviewed with them and everything. So
Caroline Caldwell is still on News Channel 4. Dear God.
That is my woman. I love her.
Sheila Fox.
Wow, that's crazy. That's so nostalgic. Wow.
Sheila Fox from 107.3 Jam. She was out there too, announcing the performers and all that stuff. But shout out to the performers. Some of the performers, anyways: Princess Mocha, Erica Chanel, Jada Chanel, Jakari, Blaze. Like, these people, they were amazing. They were beautiful. Princess Mocha, she was absolutely beautiful. Erica Chanel, she was absolutely beautiful. Like, this was an event that I was proud to be at. And there was so many races that were there, even though it was Upstate Black Pride. I think some of my Caucasian friends, I think they were scared to come because it was a Black Pride festival. But just because it's a Black Pride festival, I mean, it's just going to be a whole bunch of Black people out there. It's a mixture of people that's there, and it's all about uniting and becoming one, and just being in that moment. Just celebrating us, celebrating life, celebrating being who we are. So. It was a ton of kids there too. It was a lot of kids that were there. So that surprised me to see people bring their kids out there. But yeah, so the performance happened and everything. Like I said, it was hot. I don't see how Janet, I don't see how you do it in all the black, honey, because she be down to the sleeves in black, honey. I don't see how she do it, but oh my goodness, when I tell you that her spirit was just all over me. And when I looked at the video, I said, Marquise, I don't remember doing any of this. I said, I don't remember doing any of this.
You was giving us life, throwing that head in and out. I was like, yes, ma'am, Miss Pam. Yes. You better work.
Yes.
What's that, my cousin?
Yes. So shout out to the DJ too. Like, everybody was amazing. Everybody had a good time. We didn't stay for the whole thing. We left, unfortunately, after I performed, because it was just so hot, and I forgot my changing clothes here at the house. So, it was just a mess. But, for that to happen, it was incredible. So hopefully they will have me back again,
They will, dear.
I hope so.
They will. You'll be headlining. Was Trinity K. Bonet there? Did she show up? Was she there?
You know what? She was not there at that event. I think she was at other events headlining those. But from how it was said they was going to be headlining this event. This right here was the main event. Hi, this right here was the main event.
My son.
Hello.
Yeah,
How
it's my
are
son.
you?
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Like I like how he just like snuck his head in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Look.
Look, I like how he just like peeked his head and he was like,
Oh, look.
Tell
Oh.
you bye, I'm about to go.
Yes, but yes, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long, but I'm just gonna say that it was an amazing show. Thank you guys so much for having me.
He wants me to
I
tell y'all
hope
he's a
that you
rapper. I'm
guys
sorry.
will. No, you're fine. You're fine. I hope
He's a
that you
rapper.
guys will have me back again. I had such an amazing time performing, and hopefully, I can take the show on the road too, so they can see who Lala Huxtable is. You
yeah.
know.
Next is gonna be Charlotte ATL. Then we're gonna be in New York,
You know
DC,
what? You know what?
And
And I
then California, and then Paris, and then
Yes,
Reyes.
yes. I would love to take If on the road. And I think this time around with If, I got better with If. If you go back and watch one of the other videos that I did of If, and you see it now, you will see the confidence. And I think
Yeah.
that's because I rehearsed myself. I did not wait on people to join me, because if I would have did that, I would have been, I would have sucked.
Yeah.
I would have been waiting, and
Wait,
then
can I would like to interject, just like I
yes.
told you earlier over the phone. You did not suck. You never suck.
No, no,
You
no,
just
no, no.
got
I'm
more.
saying,
Look, let me finish. Let me finish. Because you're
okay.
interrupting. You got more season with it. You took it to a whole nother level because this is what you was born to do. You were killing it in Divalicious when we did it.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
always have and always will be.
Thank
Because
you.
I've been with you for how long? Through every performance. So
Yes, you
you have been
have.
killing it.
Yes, you have. I look at
So
other,
don't ever
queens.
say that you were not as good as that one because you were. You've
Oh,
gotten
thank you.
deep down and reached deeper than you have
I think
before.
you get better every time you do it. So every time you do it, you get better. And as I was rehearsing for it, I kept looking at her concerts and everything. I'm like, damn it, man, if I could just do this step. And so there was one step in particular that I couldn't do, and it was the whole hand thing, this hand thing, that. I did it out there. And so
I saw you.
it
I
was
said,
like,
yes,
oh, because that's what I
ma'am.
was telling you, Marquise. I
You
was
did it
like,
twice.
I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this, but I did it. So, with that being said, I see other queens who do their idols. Some of them, like Dorae Saunders, she does Tina Turner a lot. When you see her, you think of, oh my God, I can't wait for her to do Proud Mary. When people see me, I want them to be like, oh my God, is she going to do If? Is she going to do a Janet said? And when I do that Janet said, if I don't do If, I want them to be like, damn, man, she didn't do If,
Right. I really
So,
wanted to do if, or
yeah,
either have them
so,
yelling in the crowd like, "Do if,
yes,
do if."
yes, exactly,
With
exactly. So
our sign.
you had those moments, because when I go see DeRay Saunders, I want to see her do Tina Turner Proud Mary, so
Yeah.
she is good with that.
See, I've been
So
wanting to see her do Mary J. Blige.
she does Mary J. Blige as well.
Because
She
she
does a
kills
great
Mary all
job.
the time.
But
She
she
kills
stole
Mary
me when
well.
she stole me when she did Proud Mary at the castle. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's Tina. I said, that is
Remember the
Tina hands
castle.
down. Yes,
Remember the
honey.
castle.
Yes.
Oh, I remember them days.
Oh. But yes,
I
guys, that was my
Oh,
I
performance.
get
Check
the
me out,
experience with
guys.
that.
Check me out, guys,
congratulations.
because there is a video here on the Lala and Devonte YouTube page of me performing Janet Jackson's Runaway, If, and Together Again. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Share it with everyone you love, and we're going to keep this show going. So
Yay.
thank you guys for
Devontae,
always loving me and supporting me.
what's new, Devontae? What's
Yes, what's
Working on
new?
your time, honey.
I just
Mm.
absolutely love that show and everything. I think I did my thing though by videoing it. So
You did. You did a wonderful job
You did.
videoing.
You
I
did.
must say.
yes,
I
Yes,
must say,
and
you got every
I
angle. When I
tried.
wanted the angle, you did
he
what
did.
needed to be done.
He did. When I seen the video and everything, I said, "Oh my God, this camera movement is everything. Like, it's
A wonderful
everything."
job.
So thank you,
He had a
Wonderful.
Devontae,
lot
for
of
that.
practice with
No
those late
That's
night
why
problem.
auditions he be doing.
that's why I put you in the video credits, because I wanted people to know that you recorded it. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
But what's
But
Okay,
going
now
on
we
though,
done patted you
Devontae?
on the back side.
Yes.
What's new? What's next? What's
Again,
that?
we pretty much staying in the same ballpark and everything with having fun and clubbing and dancing and everything. Let's talk about the clubs. Let's
Okay.
talk
Now,
about age. Like, I don't club like that. I get out every now and again, just because I just kind of just want to go out. But my thing is, when you see people that's like not in the age group in the club,
What's the age group? What is the age group?
I mean, okay. Typically, you don't really want to be in the club with those 17-8-year-olds. I mean, 18-year-olds with this little X's on their hand. So that's one thing. But there's also another thing, like when
But it happens.
it
Can can you go get me a drink real fast? Like, no.
Right.
No.
I got $20.
No.
But so it's one thing to see, those kids in the club and everything, but it's a whole nother thing, for you to be in there, you dancing, and then all of a sudden, after the corner of your eye, you see this 75-year-old just doing his thing. You like,
now, see, get your geriatric behind to the house.
Now, I will say this.
I disagree.
You disagree.
I disagree. I will be over there telling them, get it. Use that replacement him. You started replacement him in that circle. Yes. I want them to get their entire life.
I just believe that each age group needs to have like a club of their own, where they're with
They
their
do.
Yeah.
They
do.
used to.
Like I think like once you get to a certain age, it might be time for more like a lounge,
Sit down on that couch.
They want to get dirty.
Lounges have couches.
Yeah.
Not stools. Go sit on that couch and chill.
Y'all are showing out.
No.
Y'all are showing out.
I mean,
I want that grandma
they have like a little
going
dance
at
area, so like, you can get on
and
there.
they brother her 20s.
But most clubs they got like 2-3 tables. So when you trying to fight for a goddamn table for a seat or something,
Right. And I'm too old for that. I got time for that. I'm not trying to find no table. My feet already hurt before I walk in the door because my feet are swollen now. Let me sit on this nice couch with my hookah and my drink and go on with my day. You look cute, girl, on and dance for me over there. But I'm going to sit right here on this couch.
Child.
Too old.
My arthritis be acting up. I can't be out there bending it over.
Like y'all said, there are places for each age group to go. But I don't think that nobody should stop having fun in life. Life is too short to not have fun. But definitely stay in your age group when it comes to that type of atmosphere. Because at the end of the day, these kids, they like to fight. They like to to shoot up places. You don't want to be in that type of environment where it's just it's just messy, and you're too old to do anything.
I just hit 30, and I'm not trying. And my bones starting to get there, so I'm not trying to sit up here and try to run into the bathroom or run out the nearest exit and everything because y'all want to start a fight. So imagine somebody who's like 60, 70, 80 plus years old, and they in the middle of the goddamn club and got pushed over.
No. I'm going to interject you right there. I'm going to interject you right there.
I mean, so
because I have been in those clubs.
Nobody is not going to sit up here and try to pick him up or pick her up.
It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't want to be responsible.
You on your own, Grandpa.
I'm trying to grab you, but you ain't running with me. I'm sorry.
No.
I had the similar, like, we don't go out. My wife and I, we don't go out, like, to a club. We might hit up, like, a nice bar. Or, you know what I'm saying? A little nice little jazz spot, somewhere to chill real smooth.
Yes.
Because, these little children are, I don't want to say little children, these young adults are very disrespectful. And
they are.
I don't know who raised you, but you know what I mean. Like I just don't. I can't be around. And like Megan Thee Stallion, I loves me some, lives for her. Okay, really like Megan Thee Stallion. She's coming to Milwaukee, and my wife is like, you don't right. And I'm like, yo, I want to go. I'm ready to go. I'm already there. My ticket is already purchased. I'm VIP. I'm there. I'm there.
Right.
You know, my wife is like, you know, you got to think about it, Mika. You know, because one thing, first things first, think about the age range of people that's gonna be there. You know, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy watching Megan Thee Stallion because you got this little girl over here, this little girl over here, you got another little girl behind you. They got their own thing going on, you know. It's you know, young folks don't hold their liquor like you hold your liquor, you know, so you might not want to go to that one.
Yes.
Things for a lot of events instead of just like a VIP section, like kind of like, you know, the games, like, you know, the NBA.
Right, give me a box. Give me a sky box.
Like, give me a box. Give me a box so I can do my thing and everything. I can have my drink and my food and I can enjoy it.
Well,
but
I'm gonna say something.
When you in the VIP, when you in the VIP club section, it's like, oh, I'm gonna fight you because you have been on my face. Like,
get off of me. I'm trying to enjoy Megan Thee Stallion. I'm here for it, Devonte. Give me a skybox. I'm here for it. Yes.
Skybox. No. Personal servers and everything. I'm trying to experience the good thing. So go ahead, Dez.
But see, y'all can have y'all skyboxes. I want to be down with the ratchet.
You know what?
You do. But you throw photo.
Because I throw balls. Don't let
you don't photo. All I gotta do is flick you, child. That's it. They gonna flick you inside.
You know, you
gonna fly back, child. You gonna fly back.
What side are you on today? I can't do it. But it's funny you say that, honey.
This is Dez, y'all. She gonna get flipped.
You better ask about me, honey. You better ask because honey, it's cool. I was scrappy.
Okay, I do understand every now and again. Yeah, you do want to be with the crowd. You do want to be with a little ratchet set every now and again. But see, like I was telling Lala over the events that we attended.
Yeah.
When you pay for VIP, you want VIP.
I understand that.
You want general admission vibes. You don't want, you got your tickets last minute type vibes. I pay for VIP, so I want the waiter to be able to get through to get me my drinks. If they're having food, I want the waiter to be able to get through to get
my food. I want to be able to eat my food.
Yes.
Yeah,
I understand that.
You actually see the stage of the performers and everything, but when you're in VIP and you got people standing in front of you, like, well, okay, hold on, what's the purpose?
Exactly. Why did I pay extra for the second row VIP bullshit?
Right.
I need to be in my own section with a velvet rope.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
Oh, honey, I cannot.
I am here to get to those standards. I really want our events to get to those standards because even though Lala and I had a grand time, we had a great time. However, we paid for VIP, but it kind of felt like general admission.
I just wish that all the performers. Right. I just wish that all the performers had VIP automatically.
Yes.
You know, I wish that all the performers did.
Did y'all have to pay VIP? Y'all had to pay, the performers had to, like, what do you mean? Did y'all not get it automatically? Why, like, why would you say that? Like, did they not?
Okay, so basically the main event show, like the VIP was already sold out. So there was a tent here, there was a tent back over this way here too. And so the tent that was back over this way wasn't VIP. The tent that was here was VIP. So it was a white tent, had like white tablecloths on it, nice setting and everything like that. Then you had another tent that just had nothing but chairs in a row. So I was like, so where do we sit at? And so I was pointed to this direction, over there with the chairs in the row and everything. I was like, oh, okay, cool, so. But they said VIP was sold out. They said it online that VIP was sold out. Marquise was trying to get VIP tickets.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's like shade. Like I just put on a nice performance in this high ASS sun. It's hot. No. You mean to tell me I'm going over here where the common people are?
Not the common people.
You know what? That's the thing, when you're a performer and when you're paying for certain things, you expect a certain level of accommodation. I mean, you do. It's not that you're not humble about it. It's just that I want a certain level of accommodations and everything because this is for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I paid for this. I invested in this.
Yes.
So it's nothing against, common people. It's nothing against general admission. It's this is
You're so silly, Tamika. Shut up.
Everything against general admission. Everything against the regular folks. Something, baby. If I go out, I'm telling you no lie. I kid you not. If you ever go out with me, you will see. If I go out, I'm VIP. Do you understand me? I do not sit with the
You and I are the same exact way. You and I
am royalty.
The same way. Like when I tell you,
honey, royalty.
I don't sit with the common people. I don't mean no harm.
I don't. I really do. It's like it's not about not being humble and everything. It's like I said, it's just that when you want a certain evening and you pay for it.
I pay for that. Exactly.
That's what I want. Like my birthday last year, I paid for limo service. I paid for VIP. The year before that, Dez can tell you and everything, I paid for people to get into VIP. I did not want to go to the bar to get my birthday drinks. I wanted people to
wanted it to be brought to me. Okay? And a big old glass with sparkly shit hanging out.
Y'all so silly.
That's the life I live.
Yes.
I mean, okay, here's another thing. Okay. First of all, since we're no longer able to be kings and queens in Africa, I'm going to make sure that I'm a king over here in America.
Okay. And I will be treated as such.
I will be treated as such. Okay? Like I said, it's not about not being humble or appreciative, but
know your worth.
I'm a king. I know my worth.
Know your worth.
I not be lower and everything. So when I go out, trust and believe, I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to get what I pay for. And nobody's going to say, oh, well, you think no. I won't do it.
Let me tell you, and we can move forward. My best friend's birthday, on her birthday, she's with this lame. I'm not going to say the name because she would kick me in my face if I go into names. But for her birthday, we went out and, usually I'm out with my fiance. Well, at the time she was my fiance. I'm usually out with my wife. So it's like, automatic. My doors are being open. We're in VIP. That's the life we live, blah, blah, blah. So we get there. I've never waited in a line for any reason. Lines. What is this? So
lines. What is this?
I was getting stuff out the car. I was getting stuff out the car, and everybody was already going ahead. And I'm like, I'll catch up with y'all when I, get my stuff. So of course I'm putting my shoes on my fat feet. That's why I was taking the longest, because I had to put my shoes back on because I took them off in the car because they're fat and they were swelling up. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. So I done put my shoes on and skip my little behind over to the line. I'm like, wait, why are we standing here? What is happening? Why?
What is this?
Why are we halted? Why are we still standing here? And so she was just like, we have to pay to get in. Who? Why are we standing here? Didn't we have a table? This was my coming out here was contingent on the fact that we had a table. We have a table. We shouldn't be waiting out here. Why are we waiting out here? I'm scared. I'm afraid. I am standing next to people.
Oh my God. Right. Right.
So she was like, we have to pay to get in. I was like, okay, how many people got? How much is it? Here. I like, let's pay this so we can go out. Why am I standing outside? And so she
It
was
is this
like,
one right here.
Like, calm down. Calm down. We're going in now. The guy just came here. I was like, okay, take me to my table, please. I don't understand why I'm still outside. It's cold.
Oh my goodness.
I don't stand outside. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be shady.
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
I don't stand outside and wait.
Every club I go to, every lounge I go to, if it's new and I don't know about it, the first question I ask is, "Do you have VIP?"
Exactly. That's the first question. I go online and I'm looking it up. I'm like, okay, this is we're going to, okay, let's see if they have a VIP. They don't. There's no need for me to be there. For one, I don't like to be touched. Nothing against anybody else. It's nothing against anybody else. It's nothing against those who do not mind going in. Of course. Nothing against that. I don't like big crowds. I don't like for people to touch me that I don't know. I don't want some random guy thinking because I'm dancing, he has the right to come pull up on me. I don't have time for that. Because the wife that I am with will kill you right there where you stand. You come touch me. So let's just go ahead and stand over here where I know I'm not going to be touched by anybody that I don't know. You know what I mean? Again, nothing against anyone that does not mind going on that dance floor in general admission and having a good time. I just don't do it.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with having a VIP, Vicky. Absolutely nothing. I advise everyone to have VIP. Eventually, everybody should have VIP. So the whole entire club is spaced out and everybody's behind a velvet rope. If I want to talk, I'll come and knock at your velvet rope area. Hey!
I don't mind standing in line. I just don't like to be standing in line in dark alleys.
Oh,
that's only
what kind of club you going to? You be going to them. Well, we going to them sex clubs, Dez. Yes, you do. Those are the only clubs that's in an alley. You have to pay your money and take all your clothes off at the door, and you get a pass. You go in, and you get to have sex with people.
I don't have sex, so that's not what I'm doing. It's a club that Devonte took me to. Outside. And yes, this is the time we didn't do VIP. The one time we did not do VIP.
Tell the cousin. Tell it all, cousin.
Mine, Ink and Ivory. Well, we were standing outside, and it was a long line, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
In your office.
No, I don't do this. I can't. There was too many people. They were looking at. I don't like people to sit there and look at me. I get nervous about being in
line. That's why I don't like to be in line.
Because I feel claustrophobic, like you getting ready to hit me and somebody getting ready to come out behind this dumpster and then start railing, and I have to do all this, and I ain't got time for that.
But wait a minute. But wait a minute. Wasn't you the one who just said you like to be with the ratchet people?
I do like to be with ratchet.
Exactly. Hello. Exactly. So stay where you are, Common. Stay where you are, Common folk. Stay where you are.
Honey, general admission.
General admission.
No, you can't make it clear. You just now said like 20 minutes ago that you like to sit with the ratchet people.
It wasn't even 20 minutes ago, sis.
Maybe like 10 minutes ago.
Yes, I don't like being with the ratchet, but I don't like being in dark alleys with a huge line, and there's somebody. The line is wrapped around this trash can, and I hear stuff moving around from the trash can. No. I don't like that.
What club are you at?
That's what I'm saying.
Ink and Ivory downtown. Yes.
Downtown Greenville?
Yes.
I ain't never been there.
Devonte, is this true or is he exaggerating? Because I don't know.
I feel like he's exaggerating because I don't remember standing in a dark alley, especially not around no darn trash cans. I don't do trash cans.
Well, the trash cans on the opposite side from it. Like trash cans right there. There was a piano bar right next to Ink and Ivory, next to DT's. You know that long little area we had to stand in and wait? Yeah, you don't remember that?
Okay, I think you're confused. I was standing on the sidewalk.
Wait, no, you were in the back with me around the club. Yeah. This is when you got ready to pay for VIP because you got tired of the line.
Oh.
You know what, Devonte? I don't blame you, honey, because if you get asked to go out and the people that you get asked to go out with do not do VIP, you like, okay, I'm gonna be nice, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be rude. I'm gonna have their kind of fun, you know, I'm gonna do their thing. But after a while, it's like, you know what? This is not the epitome of kingdom. Let me go ahead and pay this good dime for this darn VIP.
This is the crazy part. This is really crazy part. Like, I can actually tell the people in VIP who actually only do VIP, and I can tell the difference between those who are just stunting.
Yeah.
Like,
that's evident.
Groupies in VIP with you, I'm like, you're trying to make it seem like you belong here, but you don't belong. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but you don't belong here. You say this check and then you what?
Child. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny.
And the main ones I know the VIP is the ones who have the shades on. I'm like, that's so cliche.
It is. You know, let me not lie. I do wear shades at nighttime sometimes. It truly depends. It really depends.
It depends on the situation. It depends on how it goes with the outfit.
Right. I was gonna say it depends on what my wardrobe is.
But when you when you wear Dollar General shades to the club.
Oh yeah, never. You'll be able to see the name brand on the brim at the very least. At the very least. I'm not doing Walmart shades. I'm sorry. The cheapest I've ever done is J-Lo. You know. And that's because those are some really, really cute glasses.
Listen. Ray-Bans, all that. I mean, like,
this is sad. This is just sad.
It's
oh God.
Ooh. You know, I always said to myself when I was younger, and this is big ups to my mother because she did her thing raising me. But
yes,
as a single mother, you know, we didn't get to have what we wanted. We had what we needed always.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was never a time we didn't have our needs met. Never a time. Mm-hmm. But we didn't get what we wanted all the time. And I made sure that I promised myself, for one, that my child's life would be completely different from my own. And if he wanted it, and you know what I'm saying? Mom, I want to go X, Y, and Z. Or Mom, can I get X, Y, and Z? I'm getting it. I only had one. So it was like, why not? Whatever he wants, he gets. I don't care. You know what I mean? It doesn't make me no never mind because I didn't have that luxury. And I wanted to be able to do the same for my son. But also teach him, you know what I'm saying, the value of the dollar. And like, this don't grow on trees, bro. Yes, granted, paper is made from trees, but the money don't grow on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also wanted to treat myself. You know what I'm saying? I missed out on a lot of fun and stuff like that with friends in school because I didn't have the funds to do the things that my friends did. And two, I had a kid and I had to work. And you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, I didn't have that luxury. But when I got to the point where I was able to, I made sure that I promised myself, you don't have to be with Commons unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I got to maybe like, I had to be like maybe 28, 29, like when I met my wife, when I started this whole VIP trip. But it was because she let me know, like, I'm the this is her talking. I'm the shit. So if you're with me, you're the shit.
Right.
And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody, if you the shit, you ain't finna sit out here with the common folk. For what? You the shit. And you know it. And you know what I'm saying? If you want Beyonce status, she ain't going out sitting on the dance floor with the common people. No. And if she is, best believe there's a crowd of people around to be sure you're not going to get anywhere near her.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's just where it is. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. And again, nothing wrong with being the person that wants to go in general admission. And if at that time, that's all you can do, baby, do your thing until you get there. But when
Absolutely.
you get there, be proud of that. Be proud of. Oh yes, no, I do nothing but VIP.
Yes.
There's
Yes. Nothing wrong with
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I mean, there's an age for every area. You know, you got a spot for everything. The main thing is, I think Devonte is wanting the world to understand is know your place.
Know your place.
Okay, stay where you belong. Don't be 70 years old going in a club that 18-year-olds can go into. That's ridiculous. You need to make sure that you're behind is in at least a 35 or older club.
But what if it's your 24-year-old granddaughter that wants to?
Why you party with your granddaughter?
First of all, it could be her birthday. She might want to show her grandma.
Let me tell you something. Tammy always said the one thing she would never do, and this is my mother, is party with her kids. No matter if it's their birthday, graduation, wedding night. No, ma'am. You don't party.
But everybody's spirit is not like that, though.
No, that's what the house is for, Dez.
Hey, I know. Hey, I follow this one mother. She's like our age. Her daughter is like 18, and they go out. They hit all the
club for the night. That's one thing because you and your people are in the club. But you going clubbing with your child, your grandchildren, I don't even like the auntie thing. I don't even like the aunties going with their nieces and nephews. I don't like the uncles going out. I mean, like I said, there's an age requirement thing. Like, yeah, there might be certain things that we have in common, but child, listen, I can't fully be myself around my mama. I can't fully be myself around my grandma. So when I like ratchets, if I want to go out there and do some twerking and everything, why would I do it around my mama? No. And I don't even want to work. You may have to get it. Listen, there's a certain.
Your mama might be wanting to twerk, so bad your mama might start to feel that twerking spirit. She may just need some help to get to that spirit.
No. See, it's one thing to be at the family cookout. And y'all might, the twerk here might.
Just for that whole bottle of wine in that cup.
There's one thing to get family cookout, the people reunion, Sunday with the family. There's one thing. Y'all get the dancing. That's cool. That's fine. That's dancing. Right. That's family. But it's a whole nother thing for you to be in the club with your mama, be in the club with your granddaddy, something like that. And you got your granddaddy talking about some, hey, baby girl, how you doing?
Hello. Listen, Dez, I don't know what kind of life you live, baby.
Dez, would you party with your kids when they got older?
And 2 and 3, it's like you Dez.
I should to make sure that nothing bad happens. To make sure
what you mean? They're gonna be like 18 years old.
Okay,
you can't do
and
that.
I want my 18-year-old daughter to have her drink with me by her side to make sure that nobody puts.
That's why you raise your babies. That's why you teach them. You tell them you don't drink nothing that nobody has given you, baby. You sit at that bar with that person that's purchasing that drink, and you watch that bartender pour it. You don't leave your drink under and whoever you come with, you leave with. You don't leave with nobody else. If they go to the bathroom, guess what, baby? You got to pee too. Go to that bathroom. Period. You have to raise your children to know how to do things like that. You do.
We would just be partying together.
It's no wonder you still waiting on your mama to give you the go ahead on the choose whether or not you want to get baptized at 30 plus. Don't play like you don't remember the conversation, boo boo. I'm not remembering the opportunity to choose.
I said she gave me the opportunity for me to choose. I'm not ready for that. I may never be ready for that.
So you shouldn't be waiting on your mama. Your mama shouldn't have anything to do with it.
I mean,
your mama care about. Listen. Let me tell you something.
20 and now. That's it.
If Tammy said to me, Tamika, you're 30 years old. You need to go ahead and choose whether or not you're gonna believe or you're not gonna believe. Mama, why are we having this conversation? I'm 30 years old. The conversation should not even be had. I'm not 18.
Bottom line, we ain't mixing generations at the club. Okay.
No, Dad. No, Dad. I think you're the only person. Well, I don't know. Fans, what y'all think? Do you think it's okay to go out into the club?
Do y'all think it's okay?
Parents or grandparents, or do you think it's I'm keeping that at
right.
Let us know how you feel in the comments. Let us know how you feel.
Right. Let us know how you feel in the comments. And guys, move right along. What we have next, guys? Because we're doing this.
Dez, I'm sorry, Dez. I love you. You know that.
I'm not in my feelings.
Okay.
I'm not in my feelings. I'm fine.
I was going to say, if I was right beside you, I'd kiss you.
That's fine. Let's talk about this kiss between Lil Nas X.
Speaking of kissing.
Heard about it.
Oh, that was the nigga. I don't know.
I'm going to say it just like this. I'm completely here for it.
What? You here for it?
Why not?
Oh.
Come on. Exactly. And then look at Disney Channel. Raven Simone is a whole lesbian.
Hello.
No. I know that. I'm getting ready to say something. Now, for all people that wasn't here for it, let's not forget that three-way kiss between Britney,
Madonna,
and
you had Diana Ross touching little Kim's boob. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You had the Spice Girls slapping each other's ass on stage. They kissed at points of times on stage. I mean, come on now. So we live in a new generation.
The main
it's a new time, a new day.
Community. With the hetero community, this is the thing. Any female artist can bring a man on the stage, or any male artist can bring a female on the stage and do whatever sexual related type, insinuations towards them. Janet is one of the main people who does it and everything, and she making men have orgasms at the concert.
Sex symbol.
And not only that, but if you have paid attention to some of her concerts, Janet, she also have the same sex genders paired with each other, if you noticed or not.
She does. I have noticed that.
And sometimes she'll have two girls on her breast. Yeah. She had two girls on her breast and two girls down there, whatever. So, the
thing is, the hetero community thinks that is perfectly acceptable. But the moment a man kisses a man, hugs a man, gropes a man, is these children. Nobody don't want to see that and everything. It's like, okay, so I have to be exposed to it whenever I see a man kiss a woman or a woman kiss a man. Or you have your lesbian fantasy when you see two girls make out in front of you and everything, so it's all right. But the moment is two guys is too much.
You're appalled. You don't want to see this. Honey, have several seats. Matter of fact, why don't you take up every seat in Lincoln Stadium?
Here's the thing.
And burn yourself.
Cartoons like that nowadays and everything, but there was like a whole flipping out thing over, I can't remember what their cartoon name was, but they had pretty much brought a gay couple into the show. No, it wasn't Rugrats. It was something on Cartoon Network.
Because the mom in Rugrats actually came out, didn't she?
Yeah,
did the mom in Rugrats come out as lesbian?
See, the new Rugrats, the new Rugrats, the mother of Phil and Lil is a lesbian.
Which we already knew. She was.
We already knew that back in the 90s. We already knew that.
I knew she was like.
But see, a lot of people don't want that. A lot of people are saying, "Oh no, that's exposing children to things they shouldn't be exposed to." But I'm just like, so you're telling me that Tommy can have his hetero parents and they can kiss, they can argue, they can talk about making a baby, and your children being exposed to that, but Phil and Lil can't have a lesbian mother? Why?
I don't understand the whole issue of exposure. Y'all want to know something? And Lala, you can attest to this. Although all of us are cousin family, but knowing who my people are, knowing who my immediate family is, like, I was never exposed to homosexuality ever.
Same.
Like, never have I ever been exposed. I never was exposed to homosexuality, but I knew at the age of 7 that I wanted to be with a woman. I knew at the age of 7 that there was something different about what I was feeling when I'm looking at this woman opposed to playing with these boys. You get what I'm saying? I was outside playing football with boys. I can remember, and my mom is going to kill me for saying it, but I can remember at that age, I told my mom that I wanted to be a boy, and she told me, you know the fuck you don't, and you'll never mention that again. I remember that. I remember getting upset because my brother had a penis and I didn't. I remember that. I remember like it was yesterday. And it was at that moment, because you remember as kids, we all took baths together. You know what I mean? Whether you brother, sister, no matter what. Everybody was in the bathtub together, and mama washed everybody together, and we got out all together. And we, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. But when I realized that I didn't have that part, I was very upset. Like, very upset. Like, why don't I have one of those? I want one of those. And like, when it got deep, I want that.
This is a facial expression.
It was a facial expression. It was killing me for a minute. Hold on.
But you know, like, I don't know. I
Johnson.
Right. I don't know. I feel like the exposure part of it has absolutely nothing to do with it, because I was exposed to heterosexual lifestyles all my life. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're supposed to do. A man and a woman are supposed to be with one another. But like, at the end of it all, that's not who I am. I don't.
The main issue that I see is everyone sexualizes everything.
I agree with that.
That's true. That's true.
It's not that, it's saying, oh, my brother likes guys, he falls in love with guys, or my sister, likes girls. It only comes down to my brother sleeps with men. My sister, my daughter sleeps with girls. It's
my son sleeps with men.
That my son is happy with this guy. He makes him happy. It's not that, my granddaughter is happy with this lady, this girl. They're happy together. It's not these simple things. It's just straight
sexualized.
Sexual. And that's it. And that's the main issue, is that they can't look past the sex.
I had to ask somebody that before. Do you love your husband? Yeah, I love my husband. I love my wife too. Do you have sex with your husband? Yes, I have sex with my husband. I love having sex with my wife.
I mean, that's fine. We love every aspect of this lifestyle, but you only see one part of the lifestyle, and that's the issue. I love being able to hold a man's hand. I love being able to go to dinner with a man. I love to go, have a man and everything, But the only thing you see and hear and ask questions about is, well, how do y'all do what y'all do? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher?
I hate that question. Try it and see.
I hate that question.
That used to be my answer. You should try and see.
I did. I told you what class said.
The best
I said you should try.
The best question nowadays is, how do you know? How do you know you're gay? How do you know you're lesbian? How do you know you're trans? And I just love that we're able to say back, well, how do you know you're straight?
Right. How do you know you're straight?
Nobody is 100% straight. I don't believe that there's not one person 100% straight. Because at the end of the day,
make that person that you willing to leave whatever.
Not only that, Dez. Not only that. There are straight men who watch transgender porn. Okay, that's a fantasy. They like us women with a little something extra. They like that. They may not have did it, but they watch it. Okay, there's a whole lot of people who watch porn, but they don't watch straight heterosexual porn. They watch different types of porn because it's a fantasy of theirs. It's a fantasy.
Not just that and everything, but everyone has their price.
And not only that, you know, at the end of the day, you love who you love. You can't help who you love.
Right.
You know, not everybody is heterosexual. Not everybody is homosexual. Not everybody is bisexual. Whatever. But I don't think there
We're
is
all
not.
human.
We're all human. And at the end of the day, there is no straight, 100% straight person in this world. I don't believe. I don't believe so.
You know
Because
what?
at the end of the day, you know what you like secretly behind closed doors. You know what you like. You know, so
let me say this.
yeah,
I think anyone
exactly.
that has something to say should mind they sugar honey iced tea with no lemon on the side business.
Child.
Get
Yeah,
out
I
and
mean,
handle your business.
it is what it is, child. It is
Go
what it
get
is.
you
I'm
some.
going to say this, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to out people or nothing like that. But I remember when the castle was opened. Okay, you know, I seen a lot of people from my school that was out there. Okay, I was like,
Exactly.
oh my god,
What you
I
doing
went to school there.
This is the speaking of that.
What's going
Speaking
on?
of that, this is the thing that I actually love, and sometimes it looks suspect. But when you're in a LGBT club and you have hetero couples coming in, so now you're sitting here looking like, okay, so y'all together, y'all best friends,
They're looking
y'all
for somebody to add.
Looking for somebody to add.
Like, what are y'all doing? You
I
know,
noticed that
somebody to add.
on site. I noticed that on site too, because I have I haven't
I've
asked.
had people. Yep, I've been asked. I've had people, a straight couple, come into a gay club, and I'm looking like, why are they here?
Right.
You know, do they not know what
Right.
night it is? But the woman approached me, and we, you know, rapped, and we was, you know, talking, and she was like, "Let me introduce you to my husband." So walked over to the table with her husband, and we got to talking, got to know each other. They were very cool people. And finally she bust out and was like, "We want to have sex with you." And I was like, I am no toy to be bought, but how much?
Yes.
listen,
It happened at the castle all the
like
time.
I said, everybody got their price. Everybody got their price.
Honey.
I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it either.
The number of times I have been invited into a hetero bedroom or the dust off the cobwebs of this bisexual man, I'm like, sir, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Ma'am, sir, I'm sorry.
Ma'am, sir, I can't. Sir, ma'am.
I can't. But now you drop a big number that I can't refuse. You go and drop that big number that I can't refuse, I might reconsider.
Okay.
You know.
How much in that briefcase?
Y'all are trapped.
How much is in that duffel bag? And those
I'm almost certain that every last
three more in your car.
If somebody said, "Hey, I got about $500,000, or I got $1 million for you to spend one night with me."
Oh, that's it? Just one night? I'm busting it wide open. Which way?
Honey, who you telling?
Which way? Let me wait.
I think anybody would.
Like everybody price. Some people's price ain't that high. Some people's prices are through the goddamn roof.
Yeah.
You could be like Dez and everything, you know, and give somebody, you know, a back alley, you know, hand job of $25. But I mean,
I'm sorry, you just have me confused with yourself. I've never done a back job alley for $25 ever in my life. Thank you.
No, but back
Have you
to
ever did anything for money? Have you ever did anything for money?
Yep.
Damn, you hesitated. So I mean,
this coffee is so delicious. This coffee.
You hesitated.
I've only gone to dinner. I have only gone to dinner, and accepted the little gas money. But
you know, I have done a little conversation for about $2,500. Started with conversation.
$2,500.
Just to talk to you?
Just to talk to me.
Oh, bitch, what is your conversation about?
Exactly.
Bitch, you lying? Ain't nobody finna see listen to you talking about.
Ain't nobody.
$2,500.
You ain't got no damn $2,500.
Yeah. Where is that?
What site was you on? What site was you on?
Adam for Adam. Married white pastor.
I'm about to say, must be one of the white men.
Thank you.
One of the white men.
The next one was a black male.
How much he paid you?
16.
$16?
What is money saying?
$1,600. He wanted some.
Wait a minute.
Yes. What site are you on? Because baby, like
I enjoying.
He wanted some pictures.
Hello. For a conversation.
Did you send the pictures?
Hello, yes.
I sent pictures. I didn't say they were of me, but he wanted pictures. And yes, honey, I told you there is a market out there.
Wait, hold on. Wait, excuse me. Did you just say you sent pictures, but they were not of you?
Mm-hmm. You can Photoshop a lot, honey.
Can't you get in trouble for that?
How?
You can't.
Only if they're copyrighted.
Photoshop.
Only if it's copyrighted.
Photoshop.
Not copyrighted. You can see whatever you want to see. Trust me, I know this. People will send.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Catfish himself.
Catfishing. That's what Mickey said. Catfishing.
Oh, you?
It all boils down to back to Lil Nas X here. It all boils down to he wants the world to know that he is happy with himself. He's happy with his sexuality. He wants to share with the world. At the end of the day, like I said, you can't help who you love, who you fall in love with. And we live in a new time. Yes, Tamika.
You know, I am all for him living his life out loud with all that liberty like he's doing. I am so proud of you, baby. Keep doing your thing. One thing that I will say is I do not like that he got the attention of the babies before he started living his life out loud. You know what I mean? He got the attention of the little kids with Old Town Road, and now they're looking for what's coming next from Lil Nas X. And when they look, they see he's kissing somebody on the stage. Now
that's true. That's true.
Somebody did mention that, like, you know, cut this gay mess out. You know, my kids was watching the award show, blah, blah, blah. And his response was, that is not my problem. Your kids should not be watching the BET Award.
Which BET knew. BET knew what they were getting with Lil Nas X. Absolutely. They seen the videos before. They knew what they were getting.
They knew what they were getting. They knew that.
They knew.
What's her name?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. City Girls. They knew what they're gonna get with them.
Yeah, and I'm all for like, okay, you're
money makers. So
your kids was watching the BET Awards and saw Megan Thee Stallion and what she put on, saw City Girls and what they put on, saw the baby and what his dancers put on, saw Moneybagg Yo and what his dancers put on. And you mean to tell me that because he kissed a male that your kids shouldn't have been watching it? But like he said, he should have been, that child should have been watching Coco Melon.
Should have been watching something. I mean, come on.
Like, you're just there's a rating on the show.
If these people knew that Lil Nas X was performing, because on BET they give a list of performers who's going to be performing. If you heard Lil Nas X's name, you should have said, nope, you're not watching this. You're not watching this. As soon as you heard Lil Nas X's name, you should have said, no, you're not watching this. Because you never know what he's going to do. If you see his video, you know he's going to take it to the extreme. He's always going to take it to the extreme.
I feel like that's
pushing it to the limit.
Name then. I mean, like, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what you're going to see and everything. But like you know, he said, that's not his problem. Your children shouldn't be watching and everything. So it don't matter what artist it was. No matter who you thought. So
in a way, he's like the male Britney Spears. In a way, he's like
at the end of the day, it's 2021. Okay,
it's 2021.
It's like you know what's gonna be on television, no matter what.
Yeah,
all right. Know. Not only is it 2021, it's Pride Month.
These are the same people who will sit here and let their children watch Players Club.
That part, yeah,
exactly.
You got 4 breasts out.
I have to say, Lil Nas X is today's male Britney Spears in a way, because you know Britney Spears, when she first came out, she was towards the kids as well. And then like it was that I think the VMA award she did when she came out with that snake, and she was she had a bikini on and everything, and people, they were like, where you clothes at? Christina Aguilera is another one. You know, she was targeted towards the kids too. She came out with her stripped album. You know, her ass is all out. She's more sexier now. You know, I mean, so it happens. You know, so
same with Rihanna. Same with Rihanna.
Same with Rihanna.
They have to break away
Girl Next Door. Now she's like,
yes, exactly. So
child image.
Because it's the music industry. It's the industry.
It could hurt or better your career, but they have to break away from it.
The industry don't care.
More. The industry does not care.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people care. A lot of movie, a lot of actors and actors, and you know, singers and everything. You know, they do not want to get stuck in one genre, because if you do get stuck, then you're gonna have to play your career out just
off of that
genre.
I mean,
right? Absolutely.
Like, who was it? I can't. Like Demi Lovato. I think that's her name. Like she started off as you know, in the children's.
And you know what? Actually,
and they come out like, no. My children don't want to see that because they know you offered this show, and they can't do it. Miley Cyrus is another one. Miley Cyrus started off as, you know, Hannah Montana. She tried to come out, you know, more adult-like. It was like, no, Miley, stop.
You know, what did you say, Dez? You said
she came out as, I think she came out as either, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this. I believe she came out as either pansexual,
I believe that,
or demisexual.
Now, what is demisexual? What is that?
I will tell you right now. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
So Google's gonna tell you. Google's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked.
The dictionary.
A lot of people who were like asexual, pansexual, was it demi?
Yes, demisexual.
Things of that nature, and queer. Most of them are attracted to both sexes, but it's more along the lines of an intellectual thing.
Yeah.
Like I think
those folks who are like, you got a wine bottle, right? Like, I'm a wine drinker. Okay. I like to drink wine. I don't care what kind of wine it is. I like the flavor of it. It's got to be the right flavor. No matter what the name brand is on the outside of that wine, what's the contents on the inside is what I'm interested in.
Like I think a lot of people who are pansexual, looks don't play at all into, you know, their attraction. You know,
they're attracted to who that person is. Like, that person. Yeah.
And see, people like me and everything, I see a pansexual and I be like, well, how can you get dead and everything when I can't see the find nobody and everything? But he is like, oh my God. Like, I mean, it don't mean to do that, but you know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And you see somebody who looks like a whole gorilla out here, you like, how'd you get that?
I can't. I won't.
Oh no!
You like an alligator in the face, but you got a man on your arm.
Oh God! So guys, so
you don't mean to think like that. We like, okay, here I am single. I can't seem to find nobody. I can't seem to find a good match. But you got people lining up for you.
How am I still single?
Wow.
That person got a mean personality, but I promise you, that personality is like, or either they fellatio is like, one of the two,
or maybe three.
Because I remember staying with somebody just off of the fact that they had some really good fellatio.
Oh,
nothing else. There was nothing else about this person was interesting, but that tongue action.
Why are you looking it up, Dez? Lala, you ain't got
I can't right now.
Okay, I will. What we looking for? Pansexual?
Demisexual.
Demisexual.
Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. My Wi-Fi is acting stupid on my phone.
You're fine.
Why are you trying to figure that out? Then I think Lala had got on.
What does it mean? Demisexual people only feel sexually attracted to someone when they have an emotional bond.
No connection.
So meaning they don't have meaningless sex. Like they're only with someone if they are extremely like they have to be sexually attracted to that person in order for them to be
emotional connection.
Like a deep emotional.
In order for them to feel a sexual connection with them, they have to have an emotional bond with them first.
Right.
So I'm definitely not a demisexual.
Really? Well, we know Dez isn't.
Excuse me? I am. But okay.
Maybe at one point in time, Lala was.
Oh, y'all, listen. Have you ever heard of sapiosexuality?
No, what is that? What is that? Do tell.
It means that a person is sexually attracted to highly intelligent people. So much so that they consider it to be the most important part in the most important trait in a partner.
That would be Devonte.
I can see that being you, Devonte.
Yeah,
it's so many levels
people that are highly educated. Like I don't look at you sexually unless you know how to spell automatopoeia.
And yes.
Seriously, that's fact. I like.
You do not know the difference between in and.
There you go. You ain't getting none of this booty.
Like you do not know the difference between that.
One and one.
And I actually have said this
right. There, and there.
If you talk, I probably don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm not gonna lie. Like I understand we all have, the shorthand. We all have certain ways of saying certain words. But if you text and write how you talk, I'm not interested. I'm not. If you seriously text children,
what is your sexuality? Go ahead.
Oh wow!
You have found your sexuality, baby.
At one point in time, Laura could have been Demi because I think you have to have an emotional connection in order for you to do something. You wanted it. But I think
I wanted a relationship. I'm the type. Excuse me. I'm the type of person I have to be in a relationship to have sex, because if I don't, I would feel like a whore. I can't just sleep around with anybody. And so that's why I waited so long. I waited 5 years for this next relationship to happen. So, but
let me see that shoe. Let me see that shoe so I could put it on because I guess I am back.
When them drinks come out, that whole bottom half is a hoe.
Oh gosh!
That whole bottom half is a hoe.
But while we're on the BET Awards, I would like to end on a very good note with the show. We've been running for an hour. We don't want to keep you guys too long, but
right, absolutely.
So the announcement that Cardi B made, she is preggo again. I am so super excited.
I'm super excited.
But what? But Beyonce did it first.
Beyonce did that first, baby girl. Like, you should have chose a different outlet to do that on. Beyonce was the first person to do the announcement of her baby bump on an award show. And she chose one of the Well, no, I don't want to say one of the better award shows. BET is better than MTV, but nevertheless, Beyonce did it first. Happy for you. Happy for you. Yeah, happy for you. And she looked extremely adorable. And her all, her little diamond. My friend Jazz came over yesterday, and I had her watch all of the videos so that I could give fans' point of view of the videos for, you know, the show. You know, she watches the L&D show. Shout out to Jazz. She watches the L&D report. And I wanted to get her reaction on everything. And of course with Lil Nas X, because my friend has like anxiety out of this world when she sees anything that is uncomfortable, gruesome, like murder, blood, people kissing, whether it's hetero, homo, it does not matter. It just makes her uncomfortable.
I was having an issue there because I eat a whole bowl of cereal, spaghetti, and everything while somebody getting cut up.
Okay. Of course, when Lil Nas X performance came on, she was like, Tamika, my eyes are burning. They're bleeding right now. I swear to God, I cannot watch this. But the Cardi B, she did not like the outfit that she chose. She was like, this outfit has got to go. But I thought it was pretty cute. I thought that was cute. You know, she had the little opening in the belly for you to see in the mesh look. It was really, really cute.
Oh, cute.
I thought it was adorable with her butt hanging out the side. You know, you can see it from the front.
Yeah, and I don't think Cardi B means Cardi B she don't ever mean any harm. I think Cardi B is more so a person who likes to pay homage to people. She pays homage. She pays homage to Left Eye. She paid homage to of course Beyonce, of course. But her main thing is always Left Eye. She always have paid homage to Left Eye. And
Left Eye could be.
I think so. Yeah. And another thing with the BET Awards, red carpet wise, Lil Kim. She was asked on the red carpet would she ever do a versus, and she said she would like to battle Nicki Minaj. And I'm thinking that this is a moment for Kim to pass, or to give an olive branch to Nicki and to say, hey, let's just stop the beef. Let's just be cool. Let's do music together. Do something together. You know,
I feel like that's the energy she was putting off. I feel like that was actually the energy she was putting off. Like, come on, like we've gone through a pandemic. Like life is too short. Let's just go ahead and let's cook this beef up and make some fucking tacos. Like, let's just go ahead and make it.
Right. And the brat, she was on Wendy Williams, Missy Elliott. She even posted about, the girls in the rap gang now, how everybody is so divided. But when they were back in the day, they were all connected. They did Ladies Night. How big was that song? You had all these female rappers here like in one song. And it's like, why can't they do something like that today? Why can't they do something like that?
It was pretty dope. That was pretty dope.
So I just think that Lil Kim is ready to
in this era than it was in that era.
Yeah,
it's different. It's different, but they talked about the same stuff. They talked about the same stuff.
They did.
But it's just it's the fans. It's the fans how they want to put them.
Honestly speaking, between two female MCs, you have never heard of beef between two female MCs ever. Between two male rappers, of course. Yes. But female MCs, never have you ever heard of beef between two female MCs. Ever. Ever. And when all of this, like when Lil Kim took to the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee. She let it be known, like, I was confused at the beef. Like, it was like, why is this girl taking shots at me? For what? I was on her team. Like, she was ready to start doing work with Cash Money Records.
Yeah, she was. They set her up.
Right, exactly.
They set her up.
It was a whole
they had Nicki to copy Lil Kim's style. Yep. Lil Kim was supposed to come up with the whole stuttering effect style first.
Exactly.
And then Nicki came out with
all
it
the
first.
Extra stuff, the Tourette's, the throwing out the different stuff. All of that stuff was her style. She was switching it up. And she even said, if my fans didn't like it, it was what it was, because that was the direction that I wanted to go in. Right. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she said she did a song. It was her and Nicki Minaj that was supposed to do it.
Nicki Minaj.
She did her part first, sent it over to the team, had Nicki Minaj supposed to have been doing it over it. After a while,
Never
they
heard
didn't get
a
the response
word.
it was supposed to get. They pulled it down. Nobody ever heard it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, now Nicki Minaj is doing what Little Kim was switching her
Barbie.
lifestyle up to do. The Barbie. You know what I'm saying? And like, think about it. You have to really put your mind to it. Now, all of a sudden, you know, with Kim, she did all of the, you know, cosmetic surgery to make herself look like a Barbie because that's what she was going toward. Barbie down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And Nicki took that. And instead of Nicki being honest and saying, yeah, I took it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I looked up to her. I wanted to be like her. It is what it is. Who gives a shit? I wanted to be like Whitney Houston. So I mimicked Whitney Houston, other than, you know, her crackers thing. You know.
You're so silly.
You know,
you were so silly.
Moments. But you know what I'm saying? That was just because I'm a singer. I'm an R&B singer. So therefore, that's who it was that I wanted to do things like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just give that credit where it's due.
You know, history always repeats itself. History always repeats itself. Because look at Nicki now, and then look at these new female artists that's out now.
You got Nicki, and then you got Megan Thee Stallion.
You got
look
Nicki,
at what's happening, baby girl.
Exactly.
You're losing your place, honey. You had to drop an old school mixtape in order to be relevant again. You had to show pictures of you being pregnant in order for you to be relevant again. And let me
think that all of this could have been prevented.
Right. I don't want to say relevant again because Nicki, you're always relevant, and you know I love you.
Yeah.
You know you're cool as cucumbers. I really dig you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to ever come off as if I'm hating on Nicki, because there was a time in my life where I had my Barbie stage. I had a whole Barbie necklace. Okay. I had the pink and the black wig. Like I had it, like I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I did that. So just giving you your credit where it's due, baby girl. I live for you, and I believe in you, your rap game, so on and so. You are a great MC, but at the end of the day, nobody can come after Kim and not give Kim her credit where it's due. I'm sorry. Kim was a dope MC, and when it came time for her to do that that dedication to Queen Latifah, she let her know, thank you for paving the way for us. You are the queen. Yes, I call myself the queen, but you are the queen. That's all she's looking for.
That's how you pay respect.
I came before you. Exactly. I came before you.
All the 90s rappers, all the 90s rappers, they still respect each other to this day.
Exactly.
There is no divide between them. But when you come with the newcomers here, like Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion and everybody else, it's a divide between each and every one of them.
I would like to see the new age female MCs do a ladies' night.
They need
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
Well, they did talk about redoing Ladies Night at one point. We just didn't know who was going to be the new people in Ladies Night.
I want to see the City Girls. I want to see Mulatto. I want to see Megan Thee Stallion. I want to see Cardi B. I want to see those new age rap. I want to see Saweetie. I want to see them all do a ladies' night. Dead serious. I think
they can do it. They can do it.
I think they can. I think it would be dope. I think, and if they really did it, I don't think they realize the amount of money that would be in their pocket for that. Because people would then look for a tour for those women that was in ladies' night after that. Yeah. When you see something like that, you're looking for them to do something together always. So now we got an opportunity to make money. Let's break bread together, sis. Like,
and not only that, what about the newcomers that's coming up? You know, in the world, it's gonna be another divide once they pop up. You know, because they can be like, "Oh, who is this girl over here?" We gonna hit y'all up later. We gonna stick with her for right now. She's cute.
Yeah,
she's new.
She's new.
So yeah. So, but yes, guys, what do y'all think about this? Put it down in the comments. We hope that you all enjoyed the show.
Hold on.
Yes.
I would like to send out a special prayer to Greg Leaks and Nene.
Oh, yes.
Greg Leaks, Greg and Nene Leaks, our prayers are with you both. Nene, especially for your strength to be there for Greg throughout this whole transition and trying to get him back to the healthiest point of his life. You've been a wonderful wife, is what we can see from the outside looking in. We commend you, sending you our biggest, deepest prayers, not condolences, prayers that Greg pulls through this. And Greg, you got this, babe. You've done it before. You can do it again. If God did it once, he'll do it again.
You can do it again.
He never fails. Keep your faith in God, and you will come through this just the same as you did the first time. This is not the end. This too shall pass. So big prayers goes out to the Leaks family.
Absolutely.
Greg, the both.
Absolutely. Well, guys, with all that being said, we hope that you guys enjoy the show. I always say this. I hope that you can take something from this episode and apply it to your everyday life. I hope you can find a message in this video that will speak directly to you. With that being said, I am Lala.
I'm Devonte.
I'm the one and only. Things about names. Dez.
And I'm T.
And we hope that you guys have a great week. We will see you down in the comment section this Thursday night. So be there or be square. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride, everyone! Let's drink it up.
Bye.
And we're out.